Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me tell the things, the man we're gonna let's start the things. TV, it's your boy Fire Feelings. What's up? AKA Mr. Let's start the things. We in the building today. Definitely we got a live that definitely occurred on TikTok a few days ago. Now listen, I might be late, but here we're going on. We're never too sorry for be late. We rather late than never. And I gotta bring it to you here on Let's Start the Things TV. Now, this live that was on TikTok is a live with Uncle Mace. Now, a lot of you know Uncle Mace, Mace News. Mace is no new face to the people out there. A lot of persons know him, especially the Guyanese community and up here in the US of A, in the diaspora when it comes to the Guyanese people. Yes. Now, a big situation happened. Here we're going on. Listen me carefully. Now, basically, Mace was in a relationship a few months ago with an individual, a female. Boom, he and the girl break up. He end up meet a new girl. Now, let me tell you this. I can't remember the new girl name. Me got a call name because it doesn't matter to me with all them something there. Why I come for bring to y'all is that this situation is a serious situation because he moved in with this new girl. Everything was nice. Video, kissing, boarding, she buy gifts fee. It looked like a movie. You know what I mean? Like a fairy tale. But we all know at the end of the day, in every relationship, teeth and tongue must reach. Sometimes teeth and tongue is reach, then teeth and jaw, teeth and eye, teeth and nose, teeth and ears, teeth and forehead. You know what I mean? It get more drastic. Now, it seems like Mace and this female end up in an abusive altercation, whereby, you know, TikTok media go with these Guyanese people when they're minding your business. That's why I stay to YouTube. But we always going to bring it to you guys. I want you guys to take a listen to this live and let me know if Mace was wrong, Mace was right, Mace jump out the character, wherever is the case. It's part one. We're going to bring part two to you after this one. But let me know in the comments section. You understand? Anyway, give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. You understand? Let me know what is your thoughts. Let me jump into the video.
The soldier girl, could you start by telling us what happened to make you reach out?
That was after I came home from the police station.
Okay. Are you able to say what took you to the police station?
So I was in bed, already asleep, well, trying to sleep. And Mace came in the room with his son, his youngest son, and he said he was trying to put him to sleep. And he flipped the light on while the light was already off. So I took the sheet, the comforter over my head, and I said, Mace, I'm trying to sleep. I gotta go to work the next day. He said, I'm trying to put Josiah to sleep. He doesn't sleep without lights on. So I got up because I got upset and I switched the light off. He went to another light switch and flipped it on. So it was a back and forth between 3 different light switches that he was flipping it on. I was flipping it off, flipping it on, flipping it off. And he did put his back, when he flipped it on, he did put his back up against the light switch to block it so it would remain on. So that prompted me to want to flip the light switch back off because I need to go sleep. So as I put my hand in between his back and the wall, which his back was still against the light switch. That's what my nail going in between his arm and the wall is what caused, I believe, a couple scratches on him. So I'm the one who called the police. He had the phone. He had his phone in his hand, recording, and his son in one hand. The other hand had the phone. My one hand was free. That's the one that was my left hand was free. That's the one that was trying to turn the light switch off. And in my right hand, I was on the phone with the dispatcher. So I'm the one who called the police. But when the police came and he was explaining his side and I was explaining my side, because he had the scratches on him, that's why they took me.
Okay.
Camera,
So,
hold on, honey.
so
Camera, let's also clear the air that was that the only time the police was called at your house that night?
we will
No,
get to
there
that.
was one more. There was one more time before that, maybe about an hour or two before that, where I called them also because him and I were arguing over something that was small, right? But it was a lot that was built up within the months. That's why something so small push it over the edge, right? So yeah, the police was called about an hour or two before that that last incident.
Okay.
And they gave me a pamphlet saying that I was the victim, right? Because I did call saying that he was up in my face being aggressive, because he said that I locked the door on his son from coming in the bedroom. And he didn't like that, and that's why him and I got into a heated argument, and I said he was being aggressive because he was in my face.
Okay. So on the same day in
Hold on,
question,
one mission. Hold on. Can I say something, please?
y-
Um,
what,
just to bring clarity to what she just said, right? Most of it is true, right? But it's just not told right to the full extent. Now that first time the police was called, right, was so she came in the house, right, and I was giving my son I was taking a bath. I just got done giving my son a bath actually. So now I'm taking a bath, right? Now she came home and she was arguing. She came in the house and she said, "Oh well, Jaden came in my room, which is my middle son, right? My 6-year-old. Oh, Jaden came in the room and took my charger block." And I said, "Oh, that's the same charger block from yesterday, right? Which is the prior day, because the prior day before that, she needed a charging block, and Jaden had that charging block for whatever reason because she had gave it to her son and the kids was playing with it. So Jaden said, "Here, take the charging block. You can use this," because she said she missing a charging block and she needs a charging block for her stuff on her nightstand. So Jaden was like, "Hey, you can use this charging block right here." So cool, that passed. Now later that night, I told her, I said, "Babe, that charging block that Jaden gave you, that's yours. That's not his." But he thought it was his. But I never had that conversation with Jaden when I had it with her. He already left the room. So I said, "Babe, you don't got to give it back to Jaden. Like, he going to find his charger head. That's yours. Keep it by your bedside or whatever." Boom. Next day, Jaden comes home from school and Jaden goes looking for the charger head. So he finds the charger head in the room because he gave it to Cam. Mind you, I didn't mention to Jaden that it's not his. He got his mixed up with Cam's. But he did give it to Cam, saying, "Hey, you can borrow this charger head," thinking it's his. I did not express that other part to Jaden. So he came home looking for the charger head. No, she came home from work after she realized, like, yo, nah, she didn't even get to the room yet. However, she found out, she realized Jaden had the charger head, and Jaden went to her room and took it. So when she came and told me, she had already probably scolded Jaden or spoke to him or whatever she did with Jaden. She
Mace,
came to
hold
the
on.
bathroom
All your
telling me,
last
like,
word,
yo,
Mace. Mace, all your
go
last
ahead,
word.
Judge.
All your last word, Mace. All your last word. Because you're right. If you remember, if you continue it onto that level there, she will
yeah, I
forget
wanna
what she was going to say.
right,
So all
right,
your
right,
last
All
word,
right,
right,
Mace, and let she continue. Go on,
right.
son.
So,
all right.
so Mrs. Mace, you called the police the first time, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
first time you called the police is because you guys had a verbal altercation.
Yes.
Okay. So when you guys had a verbal altercation, nothing physical, you called the
Mm-mm.
police because at that time you felt as if, why? Why did you call the police for a verbal altercation? Did you feel as if um, your life was in danger? Did you feel as if
No,
some? So why did you call the first time? I'm
I
just trying to bring
called
out the
them
comment section.
because he was. This is so. I don't know how much I can say or whatever, but
Take your time. Take your time.
anytime, anytime Mace and I have any kind of discussion, it would start off very soft. Like I would remain in this tone, right? But when it comes to Mace, it will start off nice and everything, and then it starts escalating in his tone. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I don't like. And that's what happened with the verbal altercation. Even though people may look at it as it's something simple as a charger block, it
Mm-hmm.
to me it seems like every day I come home, it's
Mm-hmm.
always something of mine being broken, something of mine
Mm-hmm.
being missing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's always going in my room and taking things.
Mm-hmm.
And when I try to talk to him about it, he'll always say like they're kids, like what do you want them to do and this and that. And then it'll start off soft, like I said, and
Mm-hmm.
then
But then it
it
escalates.
escalates.
It escalates. So it escalates to him raising his voice. So you, at that time, you felt as though you
I wasn't
something
in
would have
fear.
happened.
I'm never in fear. Anything that has happened, right? Which you guys will all hear everything that has happened. I've never been in fear of my life when it came to Mace, right?
Okay.
Um, I called that first time because he was yelling in my face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he felt like I locked his son out the room.
Okay.
And that's why I called, and I wanted him to leave.
Okay. So you felt overpowered and you say, hey, the only way for me to get you out my face is if I call the police, correct?
Well, yeah, the night before, actually before that, I had sent him
Mm-hmm.
a text. I had sent him a text about, here's your 30-day notice, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I called the next night because the verbal altercation, he got in my face
It was getting out of hand. It was getting out of hand.
with the yelling,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's why I called to have the police maybe intervene and tell him, hey, you gotta go.
To see how it
But
could. Okay.
that's not the law anywhere here in the United States.
Okay. All right. So I can't be biased. I got to piggyback. You said the night before you sent him a 30 days notice or whatever. That means you guys were having issues prior, correct?
Yes, issues were been had.
Issues were being had.
Hmm.
Just to clear this point, how long have you known Mr. Mace?
From to date right now, about
Correct.
seven months.
Okay, 7 months. And within the 7 months, you guys were having issues. So up until that night before, you told him, hey, I give you 30 days to leave, correct?
Hmm.
Okay, good. So let's move on from calling the police the first time. You're saying the second time in the same day, you called the police over the light switch situation, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. When you called the police over the light situation, Mace recorded you, or was recording you.
Hmm.
He had scratches on his body. They took you.
Hmm.
Okay. When they took
Correct.
you, what happened?
I was in, I don't know what you call it. I guess holding. It wasn't
Hmm.
jail. It wasn't prison. It's where they book you or whatever.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I was released in a couple hours
Okay. So they
and
didn't. Okay.
came back home.
Okay. So you are released on your own recognizance and you came back home.
Hmm.
All right. Good. When you came back home,
Yes.
what happened?
I took a shower and I went to sleep.
All right. So after that, you decided that you're going to reach out to Soldier Girl.
Correct.
Okay. Was Soldier Girl the only person you reached out to?
Yes.
Okay. So just to verify, Mace was in the house when you came back home from the station, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. You reached out to Soldier Girl, you told Soldier Girl the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys resolve that situation after the fact and you decided to continue the relationship?
I wouldn't say nothing was resolved because I started to reach out for counsel,
Mm-hmm.
and I slept in my son's room because it was over the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and I slept in my son's room to just, clear my head and see exactly what I wanted to do.
What you wanted to do. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. Um, I want to ask you this question. Apart from the light switch situation, did Mace or have Mace at any time hit you, slap you, kick you, throw you down the stairs, anything of the sort?
It wasn't exactly that, but yes, some two incidents happened that I can remember.
So,
But it wasn't him just hitting me out of nowhere. I'm the one who put hands on him first.
okay. So you're saying that they did have incidents where he hit you, but it's
Mm-hmm.
because you hit him first.
Correct.
Oh, okay. All right. Um, 1 minute. I have some questions in my inbox. Melly Mel?
Hold
I'm
on,
here.
hold on one, Miss Treasure.
I think they're
We
ready
can't
for me.
ask Melly Mel. May's gotta continue the conversation.
May still hasn't said anything.
Right. So you gotta
Oh,
let me
yeah.
continue the conversation. Go on, Mace.
Mace.
Alright, my fault, hold on. So I'm gonna turn on my camera. My son's sleeping in the back, but I want y'all to see me so I'm nowhere near the camera, right? Now listen, I really I'm really against this. Whoever know me from since Facebook days could tell me wife, we have our own issue, but never one time me wife situation ever come on social media. I don't depend on. I believe in protecting, right? Cam is my woman, right? I don't care what Ron Cam do. It's not me job to come out here and shame shit, right? Now, at no time in 7 months since I know Cam, have I ever seen Cam get mad at her, get angry for whatever she ever did or whatever disagreement we ever had, get mad at her and put my hands on her, get mad at her and treat her bad. Like, nah, that's not me. So when people trying to paint that narrative like Mace is this monster, I'm really not, bro. No, um, let me just say this. When it comes to the kids, you see, having kids is a real tricky thing, right? And I understand this, but I somewhat understand that Cam do not get this, right? So which brings the understanding part of me to not lash out, not be mad at her, but just tell her what the structure is. Now, Cam has two kids, an older one that's 20 something and the younger one that's Ryan that's 9 years old. My three is Ryan's age group. Now, the problem is Cam is so used to being by herself for so long with just one child. She's used to having things done a certain way, and that's a-okay. It's no problem, right? But the problem is my kids are used to interacting and being there around each other all day. They're gonna play tag, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, they're gonna interact. So it's a different ball game from what Cam is usually going through. So for Jaden to be touching this or running or they jumping or whatever, that's gonna be issue to Cam. So if she has a problem with them jumping too loud, or they touching her charger block, or they playing too rough, whatever it is, I would handle the situations. Never a time I'm gonna say, oh, like she just said earlier. Let me bring clarity to that. I would never tell Cam, oh, they're just kids. I would say it's kids to understand they're kids. They're not adults. So it requires us to talk more and even implement more things to get them to understand because they're children. So all this right here is new to Cam. And on top of that, my two sons, this son right here that I have, Josiah in the back right here, he's autistic. Cam do not know nothing about autistic kids. Do not know how to handle that. So I do not expect her to, but I gotta take that burden anyway because they're my kids. So with me handling that, I gotta pick all four kids up. My three kids, her kids up every day, take them to school every day, make sure they shower twice a day, bring them home, feed them twice a day, and make them dinner, right? I don't have no problem doing that. If Cam could say for one time, Mace, or Panel, or Judge, or Kiki, Melly Mel, you know Mace would wake up angry, he would get drunk and beat me up, He hates my son. He don't love my son. He treats my son different from his kids. If she can say these type of words, then I would understand. But she cannot. But you see, because Cam was so emotional and in a broken state when she needed help and she reached out to people like Soldier Girl and Nats, when she said what she said, I understand that she's emotional. She can talk this and she can talk whether it's a woman. When a woman emotional, she can talk anything. At the end of the day, it's not my job to come and bash she. In me home, me, she got fixed up. But it's not my job to come on bash and say, oh, well, she come and talk to Nats, she do this and such. No, we understand what going down and don't fear. Because she was in a state where she, listen, it was a story that they mentioned too. That
Hola,
she
Mace.
almost,
Hola, Mace. Hola, Mace. Hola, Mace. Remember, we still got
All
some
Mace.
questions to
All
ask.
Mace.
yeah.
So
Okay,
Mace.
ask
Right.
me any question. I'm just letting you
So
know.
Right.
Mace. So,
Ask any questions. Ask me. Go ahead.
so
Right.
Mace, she just said that there were cases where you did
Oh,
hit her,
okay.
but
So
it's
let me ask
because
her, Cam.
she.
I'll answer you. So Cam, you sure you want me to mention it?
Yeah, go ahead.
You sure?
Do what you gotta do, Mace.
All right.
Okay.
So
So she
so
did
boom.
say.
Yeah.
Could you shed some light on that, please?
I bet. So what happened was one morning I woke up, right? So if you know me, I gotta put this, man, I'm putting it right here. So if you know me, right? I run the TikTok and I run social media on Facebook also, right? So one morning I'm bunning a spliff. Now I'm responding to all messages. At this time early in the morning, once I wake up before my kids, I go to respond to every message that I didn't get a chance to respond to. Put it in yours, mom. Put it in. Hold on 1 second. You got your phone? Go ahead. Yeah, so I'm bunning the spliff outside in the backyard, right by the door, right? So Cam is inside the house. However, she saw me on the phone. Nevertheless, yes, I was on the phone. I was not talking to nobody. I was actually listening to a voice note, and the person had messaged me saying like, "Yo, Mace, you remember this story that happened a couple months ago prior, right? Involving these ladies, right? It's a fight with a child end up dying. So the baby ended up dying. So the lady messaged me back and said, is a follow-up story to that simple story. So I said, oh, Skunk, what's going on? But I didn't know the full story because I didn't remember it at the time when the woman hit me up. So what I had to do was run through back the message and even click on the page to see who the hell I talking to. Because remember, this is months later, this person hit me back up with a follow-up story to that, right? Now, when I read in the message or whatever, she think that I'm on the phone with some woman. No, she did see I click on the woman picture to see who it is that I'm talking to. I click on the woman picture. When I click that, I feel like a box arm come across me ears. I said, Mom, you laughing. I feel like a box come across me ears. So I said, what the hell? I said, yo, no, this is wrong. No, a line. Like she come outside first and start arguing. I said, no, like, babe, relax, calm down. I'm responding to messages from Facebook. Like, this got nothing to do with me cheating. Like, this woman never caught me cheating, never do none of that. Don't catch no one party in my hand, none of that. But she said it was cheating. I said, babe, no, it's not. Like, I'm responding to my Facebook message. You know I do this every morning. But again, I understand how she felt because me and her was already not seeing eye to eye. So maybe she probably used that to probably just amplify the situation even more and make you feel like, you know what, I really talked to some woman. So I understand how she feel in a sense. So I wasn't even really mad at she. I was just saying, yo, babe, calm down. It's not as serious. I just responded to a message. So when I do the know, he walking slow, man. So yeah, I know. So when I did that, right, one mistress, she came back outside again the second time and
We
slapped me
listening.
across slapped me across me side of me ears. So when she do the now, she slap and pull me whole ears, lower off the right side right here, so it was hanging off. And right there what I do, I just get up. I ain't even get angry. I swear on my tree churn. I ain't get angry. I ain't do nothing. I hold my ears. I see it bleeding. All kind of stuff. I get up. I drop the spliff. Walk in the house. While I walking past she, the girl punched me even more, slap me up in my head. I continue walking. I ain't do shit nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I was just saying like, fuck. I'm feeling pain. But I wasn't doing nothing to this girl. I walk inside, go in through the kitchen, walk through the hallway. The girl still punching me back. I walk upstairs. The girl pulling me jacket for come back down the stairs because she want to beat me even more. Mind you, me touching this girl at all. I go to pain, me ears bleeding out kind of slut and hanging off. But I did not know my ears was hanging off at the time. I just feel blood because I didn't go see it. So what happened now? I walk up the stairs, going up, and she pulling me down, and start punching me. When we get to the top of the stairs now, she end up punching me in the back of my head. And I turn around and get her fucking fuck box. One slap, wax. When I get to the slap now, she spin and fall right down the fucking stairs. When she fall down the stairs now, I go down the stairs now. Mind you, at this time now we even gotta explain all though. Anyway, she fall down the stairs and that was done. That was done. That was the we might explain too much. Yeah, and that's the first time. The second time
Okay.
now, let's explain to you what the second time is now, right? Now, we was in the house one day. Her son Ryan, he comes to her. No, my daughter came to me. She said, Dad, why is not feeling well? I said, what happened to him? Now Ryan is her son. I said, what happened to him? Now she said, oh, he's getting red and stuff. So Ryan came. I said, yo, go get Ryan right now. Ran upstairs, Ryan is all red. Now I look at Cam and I said, yo, Cam, Ryan is having an allergic reaction. Now, mind you, I have 3 kids. My second born was born with all type of medical problems. I know allergy, what do you call it, traits. You understand
Mace,
me? So I know
Mace, I
this.
asked you in the beginning
Go ahead.
about my son.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God. Okay, so you want to talk about it? That's why I asked you, Cam. That's why I just asked you to
Yeah,
show
He
me
but
said
everything. Go
I
ahead.
no.
already
He said
made
talk
that
everything.
clear in the beginning
Yeah.
Okay, I apologize,
Said
about
Cam.
my
talk
son.
Listen, I
everything.
apologize, but this, you see the saying, why talk everything? Listen, Cam, that's why I asked you. Are you sure? Because you brought it up. Are you sure
She
you want me
said
to mention
yes.
why? You said yes.
That's not that is not what led to the second time.
No, no,
Just
Can I
Cam.
say
ask
what
a
happened
question?
the second
Cam,
time.
Can I ask a question? Hold on one mistress. Hold on, Miss. Just how Cam unmute her mic to say whatever to correct Mace and whatever he was saying. Is it true that you this hit Mace?
I already said that I was
she
the
said
one that
Yes, he
hit
said
him
that.
first.
Cam,
he said
Cam,
a
Okay.
break a
Kiki.
lamp in
He
me
said
head.
a
Should
Kiki.
bedside lamp. Don't
No,
get no fucking
hold
lamp right
Mace,
now.
hold.
Okay, that's
Hold.
it.
She
No,
said a Kiki.
I
She's
was
not she
away
hit
from the
him.
phone for a
Oh,
second.
okay. She
Okay,
said
so hold on, listen. So let me get this
so
clear, right,
Mace,
Cam?
Mace, hold before you start back, Mace. You give he's gonna speak every
The
the
truth, because
thing.
you brought it up, then I
Okay.
hit you twice.
Go
So
So
ahead.
the
Go
one
ahead.
context to it.
Tell us
So
about
so
the
basically,
that
are
second
you?
time.
first
Okay, go ahead, Cam. Go ahead. I'm listening.
that first thing he just mentioned
Yeah.
about the air. So that is true, but it
Okay.
wasn't just that one thing that led me to do that,
Pull my
right?
ear.
Not saying that that was the right thing to do. I've always told him that that was the wrong thing to do, and I've apologized multiple times, right? So it was many instances where I've seen women on this internet is
Mm-hmm.
in his inbox, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've brought it to his attention. I've let him know that I don't like it. It doesn't make me feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And these same women are the ones that laugh and giggle with me on
Mm-hmm.
the panels as well,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly who they are
Who they are. Mm-hmm.
because I've seen it in his phone.
When
And I feel like he entertains it because he messages them back, right? When they are flirting with him.
can I say
So
something,
So at
Cam?
that point,
no,
she
I'm
Hold
said
not
on.
this
done.
Can I hold
No,
on
I'm
before y'all
not
get into
done
that?
yet.
Can I please
No, I'm
continue,
not
No,
Mister?
done
I
yet.
just wanted to go on the people in his inbox and flirting and stuff. Remember, Mace is a social media person.
I'm not
Just how
done
people
yet
come
though.
on you.
I don't
Hold
Let
on,
want
me
to
hold
finish.
on,
Let me
get
hold
finish.
on, guys.
Let you
distracted
Y'all
finish,
with
hold
Kiki.
what
on.
I'm
Okay, go
Guys,
ahead,
y'all
go
hold
Let you
ahead.
on.
finish.
Let she finish.
Let you finish, Kiki.
So that's what it was, a lot that was led up to that moment. It wasn't just him opening up a
it wasn't just
message.
the inbox. Okay.
Right. So when I did come down, he is correct. I did start yelling and saying, "Oh, you're looking at women, blah 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 blah,"
Mm-hmm.
right? So it was a argument at first, and then I did take it to the next level where I went to slap him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my hand, with him moving and getting up from the stairs, his earring isn't the regular earring where the back comes in and out. It's the screw in type.
So
So
it
if
ripped the ears.
anything, yeah, so if anything was to catch on to that, it would rip it,
It pull
right?
it and rip
Yo,
it.
hold on.
Okay.
Can I
Right.
please finish my thing? I
But
know
me
y'all
like
all
how
right after
y'all
this.
telling people about hold on and hold on,
Yeah,
let's say
Kiki.
something, let's talk
Kiki,
about
I
we
want you,
cut him
Kiki.
Mace all the
Kiki.
time.
Yeah, the cutting me all the time, man. Kiki, I want you
All the
answer,
time.
ask the question.
Let me be fair, y'all know Ice be fair.
All right, let's continue. Second
Yeah,
time
right.
when
Now
this
listen,
stuff
hold
happened.
on. Let's adjust the first thing, right? So again, everybody got their own perspective. I mean, saying Cameron, I just gonna bring the light to it, right? The earring thing, at the back of my ears, in the earring, then bust. The doctor then end up stitching the part because I said the part gonna heal in the hole. The earring end
Mm-hmm.
up bending and locking between my ears and cut me ears in two places. Busted in two places. It busted in the
Mm-hmm.
hole in the front, the hole in the back, and it busted the side right there, so the earlobe be hanging off. And I end up getting 6 stitches. Watch right there, so the earlobe then
Mm-hmm.
bust right there, so hanging. So once I didn't know it was hanging off. I ended up going straight to the hospital, get the 6 stitches in my ears inside out, and I come home like normal. Like Nats and them just step off
So
Fifi life
there's
or
more
social
to
life.
that.
Mace come back on for social. Hold on. Mace come back onto social media the very next day. Because it's not me down for coming down there. Like, bro, it happened. There's a woman, bro. I just love that alone, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
So
No,
there's
she's saying
more to that.
there's more to it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hold on. Go more to that
So
story.
after, yeah, so you're not saying everything that happened. That
Okay, go
that
ahead.
did
Go ahead. Come
happen.
right.
I did hit you first, and when you got up, he didn't hit me back at that moment. He got up and he was going upstairs to see what happened to his ear, because when he did touch it, he seen that it was bleeding. I continued to hit him in the back when he was
And my
going
head,
up the
and slap me up in my head, punch me in my head, all
and
types of shit.
going up the stairs, right? So when we reached to the top of the stairs, that's the last thing that I remembered. I didn't even
That's in the
know that
box.
So I have a question, Cam.
I didn't
When
even know that I got hit. Apparently I fell down the stairs from the top of the stairs, right? And according to him, I was moving, I got up, I said I was okay. But like I said, I don't remember any of that. All I remember is laying on the bed, and I remember waking up to him briefly answering the phone. I believe he called the police, answering the phone and saying to them, "No, you don't need to come. Everything is okay."
Okay.
I drifted back off, right? And I woke back up to a FaceTime video with Vanilla. I didn't know what my face looked like. I didn't know anything until
Okay,
I
Cam, we not
saw
going
it
to all
on
hold
this.
his
You
on,
know,
phone.
we not
hold
going
on,
to all
Miss.
this.
I want to ask a question
Hold
before
on.
you
Let me
talk.
say one thing, right?
All right.
Go ahead, Kiki. Go ahead.
Cause I been know this story whole time, and y'all know I's listen and then I ask questions. So, Mistress Miss, when you went to Soldier Girl, right, and you was telling her what you was going through with Miss,
No, Kiki, don't let me jump far there.
hold
Don't,
on,
no,
no,
don't let
no,
me
no,
jump
Not
that
no, no,
far.
far.
hold on, Miss,
Because
hold
it's
on.
far. That's far.
At
That's
any
the
That's
point,
far,
beginning.
Kiki.
hold
That's
on, man,
far.
hold
Hold on,
on,
Kiki.
man.
Kiki,
I
this is the
got
beginning.
question, man.
No,
Yeah,
Kiki,
there's
that's
the
far.
beginning, but
That's the ending part,
at
Kiki.
No,
any
there's the
remember this
end.
how it starts, right? So I got go
No,
from
it is
the
start
tree roof.
here.
Hold
Kiki,
No,
hold
on,
on, hold on.
man.
Kiki.
Kiki,
Man,
hold
oh
on, baby
gosh,
girl. I
yeah,
got
go
you,
hold
baby.
on, la,
I
ask
I
the
got
know the
that.
question.
question you're going to ask,
What
but
going
there's
to
the
Relax.
ask?
end, Kiki.
What
There's the
going to ask?
end. You're probably going to ask her
I
if she told Soldier Girl she hit first or whatever. But
okay
there's the
then. It
end.
don't matter,
That's
but
what I'm.
there's the end, the middle, the start. We asking question, right?
But hold
All
on,
right, Kiki,
Kiki,
go
relax. Ask the
ahead.
question.
Go
Ask the question.
ahead.
Y'all asking question. I love when y'all for
No,
ask. I
because
could
we
mute me
still in
mic
the
and don't
beginning.
ask
Because
nothing,
we're taking it from the beginning. That's
Yeah, from the
why.
beginning we talking about Kiki. That's all I'm saying, baby
Man,
girl. I promise you.
You think
This
I
only
wanna ask
question
the
now.
question?
Watch, let's clear up something, Mr. Smith. No, I've never come to
yeah,
you
they
for
all
no
around the place.
like,
So me know where it's beginning, where it's end, where it's
no, let me
start,
tell
where
you
it's
one
finish,
thing,
where it's
right?
not.
I called 911 when Mrs. This hit the floor because one reason. Well, up until the point, Miss Mace had told me she was pregnant. She showed me a pregnancy test and she was pregnant. Now, when that happened and she followed me step, the first thing we run to me mind is, oh, scunt. That was the reaction, this girl pregnant. We ran downstairs now, and the freaking, and I started to get up and I said, yo, you okay, you okay? And I talking to her and I said, yo, let me call the ambulance for you right now. When I call 911, she started saying, Mace, no, don't call the ambulance, I'm okay. And I hung up the phone. And anybody know, once you call 911 and you hung up, they gonna call your mother's son right the fuck back. So that's what they did. They hung up, she said, babe, I'm okay, don't call the ambulance. And I said, yo, you sure the baby okay? And I called the ambulance. I hung up. They called me back and said, okay, 911, may I be at your service or whatever. I said, no, it's okay. Everything's fine. Right? And I hung up the phone. So I never called police on her for nothing. If I call police on you for for ripping my ear off, I will go straight to the police station. And I'm not that type of nigga. Instead, I went straight to the ER. I got 6 stitches in my ear, inside out, and I came home like regular. And I told you, for one, I told you I don't want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's okay. I forgive you. It's okay. I don't want to be reminded of you because just the sound of it, hearing it, you pull my earlobe. That shit, I can still hear that sound in my ear. That was traumatizing as
Okay.
fuck. I don't want to be reminded of that. So I
Okay.
told you I don't want to talk about it, and I forgive you, and we move past that, right? But let me just, let's go again, right? Because she did say she
Second
wanted
time.
to. And the second time, right? So, Mrs. Miss, you sure you want to mention this, right?
Say
Because you bring it
yes.
up. And
We
me
talk,
want
we
You can
ask.
talking
mention
everything. Where,
Girl,
where, where
Just
is it?
say
That's all you
yes.
sure you want
yeah,
to
you
no,
mention
can
it.
because I
mention
don't.
Just
the
yeah,
part,
talking
just
everything, talk
don't
everything.
talk about my
Mace, just
son.
talk.
No,
But,
I got to
but
because that's
Mrs.
the reason why
Mace,
I did it,
if
Cam.
you,
That Cam left out. That's the
but
reason why I
Mace,
did it.
Mrs. Mace, if you're coming out to speak, why would you want him to omit? It wouldn't be fair.
Not
If he
only that,
talk,
Mrs. Mace, you're allowed to talk about history, but you can't tell
thank
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
you.
you're
about
allowed to
your
talk about
He
children.
has
anything,
to
bro.
Mrs. Mace, you
speak.
Anything.
think what
Here.
was I was getting
It's
a just now,
crazy.
you know. This you think
Mrs.
what I was
Macy
getting
has
a
to
just now, but
speak.
you don't want to give me a
He has
chance
to
to talk.
speak. He has to
Mrs. Mace,
talk.
allow him to
Because
talk.
just so y'all was telling Mace, be quiet, let she talk. When Mistress Mace talking, y'all ain't saying no. And y'all know I just be very fair. If we doing it for one, we doing it for everybody.
So Mrs. Mace, mute up and allow him to speak. I mean, I know what you're saying, but allow him to speak. He gotta
Alright,
mention him.
bet, right? So listen, right? So her son had the allergy attack. So I'm like, yo, Cam, I gotta, something I said I gotta get for him, like allergy medicine, right? No, let's take him to the ER because Jaden had 2 allergy attacks, my 6-year-old, and I had to rush him to the ER, and it was detrimental. He almost died both times. So when Ryan, her son, had the allergy attack, I was not playing. I was like, yo, we gotta go to the ER right now. I'm like, yo, grab his shoes. So I'm about to pick Ryan up and rush him to the hospital. She's like, oh no, where you going? I'm like, yo, I gotta take him to the ER right now. This nigga is getting red, puffy, all type of shit. So she says, no, the insurance, something about his insurance. I'm like, I don't know fuck with no fucking insurance. This boy could die, right? So I'm like, you gotta do something. She's like,
Calm
no,
down,
no,
Miss.
don't take
Miss,
him.
calm down,
Oh, sorry,
calm
sorry.
down.
I'm still
Yeah,
emotional about that, right? But you don't understand
calm
why.
down.
So no, listen, right? And I said, yo, we got to do something about this here, so. She said, no, it's my son. I said, no, don't take him anywhere. I look at Ryan, boy, tease want to come to me. When I look at this little man, right? And I say, oh, scunned by. I say, yo, you know what? She want to move your son. It's she son, and she right. I can't move your son out of the house if she want to move your son. So think fast. What I could do? I say, yo, everybody stay right there. I jump in the fucking car. Speed. Well, I tell you when I speed, I know the fuck I reach out along to the fucking pharmacy so quick. I speed to the fucking pharmacy. Go and buy some fucking Benadryl. Come right the fuck back to the house. I also went up on the phone with she. Yo, Cam, is Ryan okay? How is he doing? Talk to me, right? So she want the man left the house because of the insurance. The man just moved down here, so she want no money transaction guy now with her. I understand it's okay, but the man, me care about money when it comes to life. So now when I run get the Benadryl, I coming back home now. Cause we Benadryl done at home. I get the last was carried to them cherry mother, right? Cause Jada always getting an allergy attack. So now I went to buy the Benadryl, coming back home. I say, yo, how is the man looking? She tell me the man doing better. I speed and coming down same way. I run in the fucking house. I went straight to the man bedroom. The man whole eyebrow, everything. She just tell me the man good enough. The man whole eyebrow, everything hives all over. The man ears, son of a red. I just saw lean the fucking head back and go fucking go for Benadryl. I say, Oscar, I say, Ryan, maybe hope they say so work. Because if it don't work, me know what else to do. The man, she want the man left the house. So guess what happened now? So now, before now, when they're done, the man pulled me to the side in the bedroom, right? The man said, Dad, he scared me, Dad, right? The man said, Dad, I want to talk to you, but I'm scared. I said, what happened? The man said, when you left the house to get the Benadryl, to get the medicine for me.
Signal.
It's not the time for y'all. Let
Show me that he said, Dad, you want to talk to me. The man said, yo, Dad, once you left the house, Mom punched me in my face. I said, what? He said, yes. She punched me in my face because she thought that I was acting up in front of you and showing off. And I was just, I couldn't breathe properly. And she thought I was joking because I started crying. And she thought that I was showing off in front of you so you could give me attention. I said, oh no. And this when the man started opening up and telling me a bunch of things which she do as a parent to eat. And the man scared in the house of she. So I couldn't sleep the whole fucking night. I didn't know what to do. The man said, please don't tell her. The man freaking out his wits. The man said, please don't tell her because she gonna beat my ass. Please don't tell her. The man begging me. I said, Ryan, do you trust me? Do you trust me? Right? He said, yes, Dad. Right? I said, all right, cool. Me touching nothing the whole night. Next man, I need car driver to work. I bring it up to she. I said, yo, why would you punch her behind the face? And she couldn't. She feels. She looked like she see a fucking ghost when I set up. Right? I started getting emotional. I didn't want to lash a fucking head to the steering, to the dashboard. That's what I didn't want to do, but I didn't do that. You know what I do? I said, yo, listen, we talk about it, right? And we argue. And I said, listen, when you go home today, you go and apologize for every fucking thing harmful you ever do to your son. And I said, once I'm in a home with any children, any child, they will be safe. And that's why I tell you right in the fucking car like my mother said right here, son. I said, any child around me will be safe. And that's why I tell you, and I say, yo, when you go home tonight, you apologize to the fucking man, and you will make sure you don't make him feel unsafe while I did wrong. And that's what I do. I take your hand, and I say, you hear me? And I squeeze your fucking hand. When I squeeze it, yes, I'm sorry. And I squeeze your hand, and that's what I do to she. And I think I slap your leg. Them two, that's when I push my machine because of what she do the night before. She punched the fucking man in the face for having an allergy attack. And the man will fucking scary life. And whether it's me child, and I told her already, whether it's me child or your child, you ever put you on a cough or me child in the head or in the face, I will take off your fucking head off your shoulder. I don't care who you be. You ain't harming no child around me. I can take your head off your shoulder. Shit like that.
Calm down,
And
Mace.
actually,
Okay.
Calm down, Mace.
Calm down,
Mace.
Mace.
okay,
Calm
You
down,
good.
want
Mace.
the life
Mace.
flag and
Good.
everything.
Hold
Say.
on.
Calm down.
So actually right now, she can tell you right now, if I ever put me up on she son, I don't love she son. I don't show love to she son. I don't love she. Actually will prove all of that. All she come and talk about is like switch and fucking I mean when this is me woman, bro. But she can leave, she'll do whatever. I won't host her because I mean like the narrative of people feel like I own she don't I own she has this. We talk about all that. We talk about everything today. Right?
So I have a
So
question, Mace.
hold on.
Go ahead,
Go
Kiki.
ahead.
I have a question. So
Go
you
ahead,
think
Kiki.
when this whole thing done and this live and this shit, right? Yeah, I think y'all can resolve this and get back together. Like,
No, listen, Kiki, listen. I swear on me, Sharon, any problem we have in the home is very much fixable. But the problem is we are getting hindrance or it's a challenge for her because she's not used to a certain thing. Example, right?
yeah,
I a social
not
media person
everybody
all be
used to
like,
the internet. Yeah.
yeah, so I don't want she. I know the internet is dark shit.
Or so
I
much
can
children
handle
in
the
the home,
internet.
maybe.
I don't want me woman in nuts and them fucking coolie fucking girl. What they going Queens are? Come talking things with her, don't fucking know. Or whoever else over there.
Calm down,
For the
calm down,
for
Calm
the
down,
calm
phone
down.
Mace.
aside.
Mace, calm down.
Hold on,
Calm down,
alright,
Mace.
calm down.
Calm down,
Calm down.
Mace.
Listen what I
Calm
say.
Because
down.
mommy there, they
We
play
go to the
swamp
yet.
here,
We
but
go
they
to the
mommy
yet
there,
play.
they
Hold on.
fussing
Let us
up
say
your
something,
mommy
right?
is.
I just show, all right, mommy. Listen, right? Now I'll show you something what people unfair, right?
We can
You
get
say,
a
oh,
part yet.
when we first meet Mrs. Mace, she's a company panel on we side, talking, doing all that. Ask Mrs. Mace the right thing. Ask she
I
if I
told.
ever stop she from coming on any life. She know for a fact she cannot come on one type of life, and that's a fact, and I stand on that. When me life start cussing and carrying on, and people bring the jam up on me panel, she knows she have a job, she's stuck in the fucking comment section. And that's not debatable. Because when they come for she, I got come and defend she. When they say, oh, Mrs. Mace, everybody, panel when they was on disrespecting me, all the time I save she from that fucking kind of incident. And here she's trying to tell me, Mace, baby, you know what? I now see why you don't want me up there. And I understand because she don't understand social media. Look what happened to she. You think what happened to she just now with all the story coming up to me? It can't. Because I know and I understand the game. She don't. And I have more understanding to that and more compassion towards her
A
for
lot of
that
people
because she
don't
don't
understand the
understand.
whole social
So,
media thing card and now come on it and stuff. So,
so,
yes,
so,
God give them
Yes,
love.
soldier girl. Yeah.
hold.
Yeah.
Mrs. Mace.
I got you, man.
Um, 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 everything that he said just now pertaining to the second incident is the truth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Those are
good.
I
lies.
didn't know.
So,
The wait.
so 2 times you guys had the altercation
Hold
prior.
on. I had a call. I did not close fist punch my son in the face.
Oh, no, the man just tell me a punch in
Okay,
the face. Me know
all
where
right.
do.
That's okay. Whether you close,
Okay,
whatever you
now,
did. But what
one
I'm
message. Let me
saying,
make
Hold
something
on,
clear
hold
to
on.
you, right?
Wait, Mace, wait. I just want to clear this just for the records for the people who are saying CPS in the state of Maryland. A parent is allowed to scold a
yeah,
child
you
in
can
any which
scold in
shape or
Maryland.
form they want to. So there will be no CPS case. Please don't waste your time. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, all right, good. So listen to this here now, right? Now, before this and after this, I don't put me up on no woman. This is not me styling. She know that. Me, how vex she get me, I'd walk away unless she arguing. Even the time when she mentioned just now that it was an argument before about the woman and me, when she pulled me ears, that's a lie. I mean, she never argued. The morning I wake up, I sweep on me treat in life. I wake up, I walk out the room, me talk to she, we said nothing to each other. I go straight down to the bottom, and start me morning. Because every man is operate to God. Ask God for closed doors that ought to be shut to open doors that ought to be open. I just want to start on a positive note. She noticed every single morning. I just want to start me morning peacefully. I do not engage in arguing with she. I do not want to be fighting with the woman I got to sleep with. I do not aspire to do that. No. So
Okay,
if she tell you, she will tell you I would motivate you for we be better if anything. No, the
okay,
morning we had no argument. If she was cussing because she felt like I was talking to whoever. Now when it pertains to any woman, like I said she every time, she wrong for attacking me this way because nothing I do to you, why none of the say so, including bringing we business on social media and making people believe that I's a monster. Don't worry though, because you talking about a girl like me. This woman talking about Miss B. This woman had a problem with me niece calling me. I rather I wipe she part of cake and fucking beat you as a child. I do that, me niece raise me me niece, and me niece calling me for FaceTime because me answer it. She telling me, oh, well, me answer because a bitch calling me. I said, no, babe, I don't answer because I don't want to answer it. It's my niece, Kyra, right? So Kyra was a problem. Miss me talking on my phone with me is a problem. All these social media people. Listen, my number is accessible to anybody. People want me to shut to Mr. Mace, Uncle Mace for any reason, whether story, news, counseling, anything, advice. I'm there. I was always there. Even when I was married, I was doing this. This is nothing new. But because it's new to her, I understand how she's feeling. But it does not make it right. Because she cussing,
Okay.
but me own daughter, I call baby girl. Because it's call me daughter baby girl, she vexed. Call me on the phone cussing me. Oh, you call your daughter baby girl? You don't call me baby girl. What the fuck? Yes, I do. But because me and
Okay.
she
Not
was arguing,
that's not what it
So,
was.
so
That's not what it was. So
Hold on, one
he
mistress. Hold on, mistress Mace. Hold on, Mace. Mace, at any
yeah,
point in
Judge.
time, while y'all together, do you ever cheated
Yeah.
on her?
No. No.
Okay. Mistress Mace,
I,
did you have any proof that you were in contact with other women while y'all
no, not
together?
contact. Said cheating. Those are contact. I said
cheating,
text enough
cheating. That
woman.
was my
It's
next
text enough
thing.
woman scun. Enough
Cheating.
woman text me scun. We're gonna say, I don't want to fuck them. We're gonna tell me I want to fuck everyone because I text them. Actually, very question. She ever catch me any
Yeah,
girl
because
party in me house? In me hand?
earlier that's why I asked
he
because
That
was
was
man,
my
chit
next
chatting.
question.
He was chit
Stop.
chatting with other women, and
Saying what? Saying what? Saying what?
Hold, Miss. You find what?
I find that to be disrespectful
What was I chit chatting
Okay,
because
saying?
so
I
you
don't do it.
felt a bit of insecure. So hold. What I'm hearing is
And
Mommy, let me go through
when
what?
he's talking about that baby girl thing, is that the words of endearment that he give women on the panel, my love, sweetheart,
he doesn't give that to
baby.
you.
No, he does not give that to
So
me at
so
home.
you got a sense of insecurity based on what he was doing. Like, okay, so why don't I get this affection? So in you
Right.
thinking, oh, he's not giving me the same, you're insecure. He don't give you the same affection. So you decided you're gonna lash out. Correct. But
Hmm.
you don't, you have never actually found him in like a relationship with somebody else. It's just that you're
No.
insecure and the attention he gives to others, he doesn't give to you. And you're his
Right.
woman. Okay.
One
Right.
message. Can I say something, please? Now,
Yeah, go ahead.
in regards to that, right? I do see what she's talking about, but it's not true. Let me tell you, right? Now, when me and she arguing, no, that can last for days because it's
Mm,
prolonged, right? Now, how we deal with that is we business. But what I'm saying is, right? Sometimes we get the issue, and me and she ain't talking, we end up on terms, right? And everything's an argument. So I avoid shit. I don't do nothing. But when I come
mm,
on live, right? No woman on live is this me on me panel. No one on me panel in hurting me, beating me up, pulling me ears, breaking lamp in me head. When I say the
mm,
Scott, them are doing that. So when I come on the panel, I got to show y'all respect. So money guys tell people all the time when y'all come on the panel, I don't greet y'all as good
mm,
morning, stick mouth. Like that's
mm,
disrespectful, but enough people is do that. That's not me styling. I said good
mm,
morning, Empress, good morning, Queen. Right? Don't mean nothing like want to fuck you. But she has been
mm,
insecure because of that. And that day when this incident happened, I swear when my teacher and God killed my trainer for lying. She called me, I was on live. She calls me and I jumped off the live because she called me and said she heard me say baby girl to my daughter. My daughter just came down the stairs because she just woke up. I was rolling up a spliff. I said, good morning, baby girl. What do you want to eat? And then she heard that because my phone was on mute on live. And she
mm.
calls me right away and they are cussing me and hang up. Now that day and that morning, I got like 10, 20 different cars with 20 different cuss pertaining to 20 different things she was irritated with. Now, buddy,
So, Miss, let me ask you a question just before
go
we move
ahead,
on,
go
real
ahead.
quick. Is there any reason, right,
Yeah.
that she's feeling insecure? So, was there any reason that the way you would have addressed people, you don't address her? Is there
No,
any
no,
reason
no,
you
no,
don't
no.
give her?
When it comes to that, right? I would address her the same way, baby girl, my love, all the time. So till
Hmm.
even now, sometimes when she vexes me, she's gotta tell me, oh, don't call me my love, or don't call me baby girl, because I do with her. But it's just that she don't like it. So when she said, don't call it, I said, okay, all right,
But
Cam, and
she
I
don't
talk
want
to
you to
Cam.
call anybody else.
No, no, it's not about that. No, she's not mad at that. Like she just tell you. She said, I don't show she the same. Like, give she the same. But that part is a lie. I do it to her. But
Okay,
it's in and out because of what we's go through. That's all I
got
say.
it.
I'm not saying that,
Okay,
yo, I don't call she baby girl. I respect this woman. I love she to the freaking, to the west, bro. Like, y'all won't even
okay.
understand. For me to
All
express
right,
how much I
Miss.
love,
All right, good. So after that, you got back in the house, Mrs. Mace, and you started to vent to Soldier Girl. At that point in time when you were venting to Soldier Girl, did you say to Soldier Girl, what exactly happened? Or did you paint it as if, hey, I'm being abused. Tell us about that part. Based on the messages that were shown last night, you reached out to her and you told her, hey, something happened. But did you tell her at any point, hey, I hit first
No,
or I did this?
I never painted. I've always told everybody the truth. Sorry, it's kind of cold out here.
Sorry.
So if you hear me trembling, I've never painted the picture that I was the victim, right? I've always told Vanilla, Nat, and Soldier Girl that I was the one that hit him first.
Okay, so you did tell Soldier Girl that you hit
So
him
why they
first.
coming online and
Hold,
painting me as
Hold
a
on,
monster like I
Hold on,
abuse
Miss.
you?
Hold on.
Okay,
Miss,
sorry, sorry.
Mace.
hold.
Right.
Sorry. I'm very much sorry.
So
I ain't
hold.
arguing, buddy. I'm sorry. I ain't
So
arguing. Sorry.
based on the messages that were shown last night, right? At
Uh-huh.
no point in time did I see, I was the one reading the message. I did not see any part of that message where you related to them, hey, I hit him first. So you say you told Nats, you told all of them. So where did you tell them this? On the phone, in a message? Where?
It was on a phone call.
It was
It
on the
was in a
phone
group.
call.
Yeah, a group
It was
phone
in the group
call two
call.
times. Yeah.
Okay, good. So after you related to them,
And that text
mm,
message you seen yesterday,
mm,
there was a part in there where it said that I was the one that called the police and I scratch there was a scratch on his arm from my
yes, I read
fingernail.
that. I read that.
Hmm.
I read that part. So you did relate to them that, hey, I hit him first and he was provoked. Okay, good.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm sorry.
So,
And can you please let them know, Cam, right, the truth about the about when the police come the second time and arrested you? Now, it was never in my intention to call no police or get Cam arrested. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would I do that, right? But let's tell you what really happened, right, one mistress? The fact is, you see, in society now, when it comes to man, we got to be very much protective of our own self, right? Because I know she got a son. She wouldn't want no woman calling police when she's son and getting arrested. But he's not a black man. But a black man, I take that very serious. I make sure I be very much educated on the laws, loopholes, and everything when it comes to police and the government. Very much educated because I understand as a black man in America, you worth less than a dog. So you better know, right? So, all right, cool. So this woman call the police now. When she call the police, she sit down, she rushed to the door because she call them. I said, okay, what's going on? Talk to them. She gonna tell the police one said a thing, right? That was irrelevant, and including telling the police that I in the recording, she up on the recording screaming, he's abusing me, he's abusing me. Whole time I get the phone in me hand and me son in me hand. I didn't touch any someone, but she do it because she over emotional. Is a woman and she up on the phone with police, they gonna do what they do. I was like, yo, what are you talking about? I'm videotaping you. So the only recording my videotape got all of that. She all of it screaming, you heard me. I ain't touching someone. But because she see me back against the wall, she want to go push her hand behind there. And then gallo, he's hurting me. And move, goes to Chinese
So
smile, right? She go and do the same thing and then tell the dispatcher, I heard this,
let me
I
see.
heard the
Let me
she.
see.
So when the police come, the police tend to she first and start talk to she. And then she started telling police that what you call it, like I abusing she or some stunt in the past. So she really wanted to get me arrested. Now, let's explain something to you, one mistress. At that point in time, when I realized that, let's know how I look at it. It's either you life or me life. I don't do nothing to go to jail. I don't do nothing. I stop the street life long time because I got 3 children. I got left for one mistress. I got to come to school every fucking morning. If it happen one day, they go show off every fucking body schedule. I been with my children for 8 years. Never have I been through something like this here, so. So if she come and tell Puka police for purpose to get me arrested, take me away from my children, she know for a fact, one measure, she can't handle Josiah alone. She can't handle none of them children. You know why? Again, me two sons up on the spectrum. He's autistic, right? She cannot handle that. She do not know good.
So you showed your ears at that point.
Yeah, no, I show my ears. No, fuck all no. I show the video of
The video.
showing them that what she's saying is a lie. I was not hurting her. So while in the video, she see the officer here, she heard, and she drop, right? Like what happened? So, and I said, cause the officer see in the video, I pulled my hand like this, says I should drop. So the officer look for me on, at the back of me on, and see the scratches, right? How you doing, uncle? Yo, so that's how the officer seen now. But what I be telling her, right? That she was, bro, this woman tell the police everything to get me arrested. and I don't depend on one mistress.
So
I got come home
hold.
to treat her every
So
day.
Let me clear this up. Let me,
that's not 100. That's not
Okay, go ahead,
100%.
Cam. Clear it
okay,
up.
go ahead, Cam.
So when I
Whatever he.
was
Go ahead.
So when I did put my hand right to take off the light switch, he purposely blocked the light switch so I wouldn't take it off. But when I did get to the light switch, every time I got to the light switch, he continued to press his back harder against the wall, which was pinning my hand to the wall. So when I was screaming or yelling, while I had the other phone to my ear with the dispatcher, he was hurting my hand by pressing it more tightly against the wall switch, right?
Okay.
So that's why I was screaming. And
You
he
was screaming.
was using his bottom half. He was using his bottom half of his body to continue to push me, right? Because his hands was full. So that's
Do
the
y'all want to see
part
the
to
video? Do y'all want to see the video?
Hold, Mace. Let me get this clarity here. So
So
he
that's
was
the part to that.
okay.
And
So
when the police came, when he said I was trying to get him arrested, they pulled me aside and they were asking me specific questions. And they asked me if I've ever had any bruises on my body before from him. And I did tell them what it was. So it wasn't that I was purposely trying to get him arrested. They asked me a question and I answered it.
Cam, can I ask you a
okay.
question, Cam? Can I please
So
ask you a question? Hold on one
after
mission.
they
Let me ask Cam a
ask you,
question. Hold on one mission. Let me ask Cam a question. She said, the police asked her a question. She showed them bruises, right? So, Cam, what bruises you show the police officer that I put
thank
there
you, Flowers. Thank
on
you,
your
Bob.
body, right? When you now, first of all, any bruise you got on your body or got on your body because of me is not because of me. Tell the truth. It's because one, for example, I would when this girl wanted to pick up a knife for run me, for take a key from me, pick up a knife and charge me with a knife. No, me
I
has
didn't
the
charge.
charge. Hold on, the
See,
man, Cam. Hold on, the man, Cam.
Mace, if you're
All right,
gonna tell the truth, stop
all
being
right.
dramatic,
So,
okay?
okay, what did you
Stop
do?
being
Tell them.
dramatic.
Tell them. You tell them. You tell them last
Because
time.
when I had put you out that one time and
No,
you
let me talk
came
about the
back.
knife, no man. Let me
Thank
talk
you,
about the
Bob.
knife.
That's what
Hold,
I'm
Mace.
talking about.
Okay. So one.
You always get so excited and
Uh huh.
so dramatic and
Yeah.
you just wouldn't calm down.
Okay. What are you talking
So
about?
when I did put you out that time and I asked for my keys back, right? You were brushing it off. You were saying, I'll give it back to you. I'll give it back to you. But it doesn't take that long to take a key off of the ring and give it back to me. So I said, Mace, give me back my key. Give me back my key. I'll give it to you just now. I gotta go and do something with the car. I gotta go pick up the kids, whatever it is, right? I'll give it back to you. I said, give me my fucking key now. And when he didn't give it to me, I did go and get the knife. And I said, I didn't charge him. That is wrong. I did have the knife and I said, give me my fucking key now. And that's when now mind you, this is all after the incident with trying to out myself at Thanksgiving, right?
At Thanksgiving.
So right. So when he didn't give me the key and I did that, he then grabbed the knife, right? Grabbed the knife and bent my finger backwards, trying to get the knife out my hand. I'm not saying he purposely bent my finger backwards, but it was to get the knife out my hand, right? And why I mentioned the Thanksgiving thing is that he said he did that because he put air into my body and kept me alive for me to come back and take his life.
Okay. So at first you guys would have said, oh, there were two instances, but it's sounding to me that there were more than one toxic times in the home. There were more than one times where you guys went into disagreement. There were
One
more than
missus.
one time.
One missus.
Oh,
Can I?
there were more. There were more than one times where you guys fell out,
Yes.
right? And so it's not just two times. It's safe to say that there were many instances where y'all had um toxicity in the home,
One
right?
missus.
Yeah,
One missus. Can I?
Good.
those were the
Hold
times
on.
that it
Hold on.
Those
became
were the
Hold
times.
on.
violent.
No.
Violent.
Hold on.
Good.
Can I please say something, please? Am I
Yeah.
allowed? Am I allowed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So one mistress, to bring clarification, that one time, hold on, that time that you're talking about, those times that's mentioned, is times when I literally put my hands back on she. That's why we're talking about it right now. Because to everybody, I the abuser. So all these instances that we mentioned so far is only instances where I put my hand on she. Right? So I had to take the knife from she for put my hand on she, right? No, I didn't purposely want to put my hand on she. I see to me head, she get a knife that come to me and I gonna take the knife. Me playing all the games. Me one there and she go acting aggressive the whole time. She follow me, go in the house and come outside in the garage. And I did say I'm gonna give you the key in a second because one, for many different reasons. I'll show you right now. One, my house key and my other car key still went on the key. That's one. So I had to take it off and she just walking behind me all the time. I said, hold on, give me a second. Let me settle down. I just got done taking care of something. Let me sit down and take off the key then properly and give you the key. That's one. Number two, she knows for a fact every day, and this is the wrong talk in the afternoon. She knows for a fact every day that I got a way to call it. I gotta go and pick up them train from school. All four of them every afternoon. So she end up even taking the key, right? And you know what end up happening to one mistress? She end up getting the keys. Me had nowhere for going to get the train. I had to go and get me not a car at my mother's house for going to get my kids from school. She's sending get pick up. Now tell me something. If you come and take the key from me, how is your son supposed to come home from school? How is anyone the kid supposed to come home?
Car?
It's one car because me car.
Vehicle.
Yes, it's more than one. We got two cars, but one working at the time, right? But I'm saying at the home, because I gotta go and get me out of car, but I didn't want to drive me out of car because I got certain problems going on, right? But what I'm saying is, right, I went and got my mom's car, but she knows it was only one car in the home at the time. Like now I got my motor car racer. But she knows there's only one car, and that's the car that I take the kids to school with every single morning. I pick them up, I take them to the park with that car. I do everything with the kids with that car. So if you know I got to pick up the children, you son got to come off at 2:30 before me children. And I know it's 2:30. Why you locking me out the side of the house? Why you taking the car key? Oh, this how your son picking up. So when the son ain't pick up now, she call Nats. Nats call me and say, Mace, well, Ryan ain't gonna pick up Ryan, stay at school, the school call. I said, tell Cam, right, to go and pick up Ryan. Because obviously, if you take the keys from me, you got a full plan of how you picking up your son. Because
you didn't pick us up. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go and pick you up. I went to get my mother car, I went to pick my kids and take my kids to my mother's house. I ain't go back to she house. I went because me mother house is not far from me children's school. So I went to pick up my mother car, pick up my children, and went back to my mother house. And she calling.
The car that you picked up your kids with was Kamala's car?
No, my mom's car.
Your mom's car, okay.
She took the keys to her car, so I couldn't drive it, and she knew I gotta go pick the kids up. So then she got mad, saying like, I left Ryan. How could I leave your son at school and I have no car? You literally took your keys. You pulled a knife on me. Now listen, whether she charged me or pulled a knife or not, she was wrong. Actually, right now, if I ever do a such thing, I would never pick up a weapon to this woman. I would never hit no woman like she for no reason. Like, what the fuck? Don't put your hands on me. You know, this time this girl break a lamp in me head. She bedside lamp.
I was about to ask about the break alarm story.
Yeah,
do you want to expand on the break alarm story, please?
Yeah. So she feel again it's all about woman. This girl like me for this panel. This girl like me. You know I name Uncle Mace. You know enough girl want fuck me. Enough boys like me. I don't like man. So what you gonna do? Why you don't get mad when the auntie man or the men them like me? But you getting mad when other woman like me because they come. Listen, she come wrong with panel, right? And I had to end up blocking shit because she. Uza. Yeah, so she so man, I lose me train of thought. Anyways, the lamb story.
The break alarm.
Yeah,
how she break the lamb?
It's because of women. Because I end up blocking some scunt or something with social media. Got to do with social media and people. Got nothing to do with what I doing to this woman in real life. It got nothing to do with what I harm she in real life. Nothing. It's all just she mad because which is why again I'm much understanding to the situation. I didn't have to come and verify nothing because I know she emotional, bro. She think she could go through one thing over one issue. She can go unleash a bunch of things. Oh, he left his pants open. Oh, he left his shoe here. Oh, he washed his dishes. Like them little petty stupidness, but you know I get home every day taking care of all the children. So she end up coming and argue with me. Yeah, she end up coming with me now, come behind me, following behind me, pushing me and knocking me. And me
Is it my internet or
yes. No, it's your internet. Physically attacking me, and then what she end up doing is picking up her lamp, turn around, picking up her lamp, and throw it in me fucking head. Break up the whole fucking lamp. Right? So, and I ain't hit you back, I ain't do nothing, I just walk away and left shit. Y'all can hear me? She coming back. Yeah. The same night with the, when the police come, I got me son in me and how could I know Mrs. Mace got baby Sean and attack she? I can't do that. This woman pushing me, even in the video, slam me and my son into the fucking wall. Slam, and then the video tell me a lie. I would never attack she. I would never do that, especially when she had a fucking baby in she hand. You understand, man? So when they want me to talk about abusive, she been abusing me a whole lot, and I just tolerated scunt. And because y'all don't know the truth, and me coming up and verify nothing, y'all vex and calling me this
Y'all
and
hearing
calling
me
me
now?
names. Yeah, we hearing you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
Kenise,
right,
yeah,
so
I still
listen
guys a
this.
man, I can handle them thing that I understand she emotional,
Mrs.
Hold on,
man.
Mace. Mace, hold on. Mace, hold on.
Miss
Hold
Holt,
on.
Mrs. Miss,
I'm here.
do you want to expand on the lamp? Did you, you don't even have to expand. Did you or
I
did you
don't, I
not break a
don't,
lamp?
to be honest, I don't remember what the incident was about, but I do remember his clothes being on the floor because I took his clothes, out from the closet. And I believe that's when I threw it down the stairs, telling him to get out, right? I don't, remember exactly what it was about,
Mm.
but I did pick up the lamp and throw it at him.
Good. So after all of these incidences, you were speaking to Nats, you were speaking to Soldier Girl, or whatever the case may be. You also send them videos. You also send them videos of things that would trigger you. The
Hmm.
house, the cupboards, the stove, the pots. All of that were shown last night. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
Let's.
send Nat any of that. I sent,
You
that
sent
was
Soldier
Soldier Girl
Girl.
the other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of these things had a date of January 22nd. Today is January 28th,
Mm-hmm.
right? There was
Mm-hmm.
also a voice recording played or a video recording played of you saying, he said 10,000 is nothing. He knows I don't have anybody.
That was not recent. That was the time when there was a group call between Vanilla Soldier Girl, myself, and I didn't even know Nats was on the call, but today it was said that Nats was on the call. So that was way before. That was before Thanksgiving, I think.
Okay, so that was before that you sent that message.
I didn't
All right.
send any message. I didn't know I was being recorded.
Okay. So you were being recorded while venting. All right. Moving along. After that now, January 22nd, today is the 28th. So after you came back from the station, you and Mace continue to be in the house, correct?
Yeah.
Did you
After
guys?
any incident that happened, him and I remained in the house,
Okay.
except for that one time when I had put him out and he went by his mom, I think for maybe like a couple days.
Extended the
Okay.
jam, I reach back to you house.
So
I
you,
believe
so,
I don't remember exactly how and
Okay,
I don't
Vanilla,
want
you
to
want to talk
lie,
the part?
but, huh?
Ask Vanilla if she want to talk the part.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because I went to my mother's house when you take the key and said, I said, you know what, I can't do this, son. And I go, right?
so after you put him out, so this is my thing. After you put him out, right? And he went to his mom's house. You know, he like he said he can't take it no more. He went to his mom's house. What made him come back to continue this toxic situation?
I'm not
What
sure.
brought him back?
You're gonna have to ask him that. As far as my recollection, we both talked and he came back, but maybe there's more to it. You can ask him what made him come back.
I can answer the question and two things. The second thing is, ask you how much time she attempt to put me out. And like somebody just said, the most time I get put out is I love. And you know what one mission I said, they say big and bold, right? The only reason why I go through this is because I got children. She know that I got children, so she think because I love me children, I ain't gonna stick with anything and just do whatever she said because I need them for being a place. I rather go in a one bedroom, I rather be homeless with me children, walking the streets, right? Than let a woman believe because she walking and she providing money or she paying the bills means I got to do what she said. That will never happen, right? And there's a lot of men that do the same thing, financially abuse women. They pick up a woman with 2, 3 children just because them is the one working and paying the bills. They want to control the woman life. They want to take back phone. This woman buy me a phone for Christmas and take a scun back because she vexed with me.
Okay.
How much time she do that? Actually, how much time she want your 4 phone? And she know I need a
Okay.
second phone for me social media accounts. But she would not give it to me or she want to take it back every time she get vexed. The
Because
bracelet
of
I
me.
buy she for she birthday, pay $450 for it and start up in 2 lines for that. With my child in my hand. 2 hours in before the Pandora. She take it off and throw it back, take it off and do this, take it off and do that every time she vex. I don't end up with them kind of thing though. I buy
Let
you
me let
something
me
in there,
let
I
me
bring
let
it
me
back.
ask a question.
So,
Hold on one, mistress. Let me ask a question when it comes to this. the social media part here because
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna listen in. So, Mrs. Mace and Mace, there's anytime y'all I remember y'all come into a whole different environment with kids, relationship,
Right,
home,
Judge.
and everything.
Judge, so you know, I'm at work now, and I'll talk when I can talk. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
fine.
good.
No,
You good,
that's fine.
Cam. You
That's
good,
fine.
Cam.
No, it's just I wanted to know, but is there any time that y'all sit down and have a conversation about the social media part and y'all come to some kind of agreement? It could be agree to disagree because remember you come and meet him on social
So
media.
On social media.
there was conversations. There was conversation about it. There was concerns. I brought it to his attention how I felt, but as
Mhm.
most of you guys know, Mace deals with facts over feelings, right? He don't really
Mhm.
take anyone's feelings into consideration. So I have brought it up many, 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 many times, and
Mhm.
I always feel like whenever I bring something up, it gets pushed under the rug, and I start to believe like what he's saying to me, like you're wrong for thinking that nothing's going on. But I know these flirtatious messages with these women can lead to more and more, right? I even find it very embarrassing for those women, and I- I'm embarrassed by all of this, right? To say the least. And that's okay. I'll take the heat as a woman, right? But I've told Mace multiple times, I find it very embarrassing and insulting that these women are sending you hundreds of dollars knowing that you have a woman, right? You have somebody that's taking care of everything in the house. So, for
I just
them
want
to
to
know
repeat
that
the.
you have a
Excuse me.
woman,
Could you
please.
repeat
I
that
just want to
part?
repeat that. You vex because women sending you
You
hundred
vex
of
because
dollars.
women sending the
No,
money,
I'm
Kamala.
not vexed. I'm not
This
vexed. I
guy's beat me up
said,
for that. The guy's beat me up for that.
So
Me ask
Kamala,
her
Hold on,
you
first.
Mace.
alone want miney.
Yeah,
You
she
alone
alone.
want
Listen, hold
no,
on.
miney.
Can I
Hold
please
on,
say
hold on, hold
something
no,
on,
first?
Miss Wait, because
Can
his
I
So
please
no,
say
answer
that's
Kamala,
something?
question.
not.
So she
so
just
Kamala, you alone want to provide for him.
No, if he's being provided for, right?
Then there's
If
no
this
need
is
for their
why I came
money.
down, right? If this is why I came down for us to be a family and all of that stuff, right? Why would you even be up there begging and accepting money from women?
Oh, so
And
you
if,
don't like the panhandling. You don't like
one
the
mistress,
panhandling. Okay.
man mistress.
Yes.
The honorables on the floor is I ask the question. Let you
Oh,
speak.
go ahead.
Go ahead, Mistress Mace.
yeah, so that's what I've brought to his attention. And, if that's the way he makes his money, then that's fine. But, they've asked me multiple times before I came down from Georgia, am I really prepared for all of this, right? Is this what I really wanted? And I guess I didn't know the whole scope of everything or how everything would play out on social media until it actually happened, right? So when you think you're ready for something, you're not really ready.
All right, can I talk? Can I say something, please?
Hold on, Mace. Let me don't go back. We want to keep going back.
No,
We
we
want
ain't
to go
going back. We ain't going
forward.
back. I
Okay.
want to address the same money thing, right? Now, listen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we all know, she come and meet me on social media. She come and meet me begging. I don't have a job. I do not work a fucking place, and I intend to work in a place no time soon. That is that. So,
Mm-hmm.
when we know that, why trying to show she is? You come and meet me doing this. I come and meet you in your career. I don't go down to the airport at your job and make your life a living hell. I don't, you got a phone for your job. I don't know the parasite. I don't run your phone. I don't get involved in your business. I allow you thing alone. You meet me doing this here. So you come now and meet me begging. Meet me being a father to 3 children. Meet me don't having a job. You know this. You knew this. Now you come and dare me in my life now. Now you want to tell me, don't accept no woman money. Don't do the say so. Why wouldn't I? Why would I want to burden you with everything? If you was the one going to work already, you's the one don't complain and judge why I don't like the situation. It because one thing with woman. You see with Cam especially, when she spend money, she can take back thing when she get vexed. Take back the key, take back phone. She buy me a present. Look, she buy me 3 children. iPads to the Christmas. She telling me she want me children to come out and she want back all 3 iPads.
What?
What skirt is that? So I tell this woman, me want depend on you money. You just pay the bills in the house. Me want come to you for money. I just get money from my social media account. I could do that if it come true. Then I'm grateful for it. I just get money in different areas, in different scenarios. But I'm not gonna burden you, knowing you already going to work and pay the bills. Why
I've never
wouldn't you want
seen
to
a
stress
drop
half of you?
of the money. I've
But
never
good,
seen
no,
a
you
cent
cause
of the
you
money.
can. You don't have to say a cent because the cent gonna go to maintain me, so you don't have to maintain me fully. I cannot pay you bills. I don't make money to pay you bills. You just make all the money. If you make, listen, if you get $150,000 on your bank account, $1,200,000 I could do. $1,500,000 I could do.
I understand what's going on.
When I go out,
understand.
I still make sure your son eat, make sure she eat. Baby, you want me to buy something? Baby, this is so. Tell me when I don't show you or your son any love as a man in the home. Don't let me talk about the frivolous things like light switch and fuck who pay rent. No, I don't got a fucking job. I do not work.
Judge, can I speak?
Yeah, one mistress, go ahead.
When you said that you feel like a prisoner in your own home, what do you mean by that?
Remember she at work, so she doesn't talk
Because
when
I
she
would
can.
come home.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come home, it's like I said, the argument was, it's not one day that I go to work and it's not an argument, right? And I've mentioned this before. You know, when I come to work, I have to have a sound mind, right? I have to make big decisions for an agency. So it's every day him and I are arguing and I go to work like that, right? When I come home, him and I are not talking. We don't converse. He has more conversation and he says he loves all those people on his panels, right? But I don't get the same treatment at home. Like I feel like I gotta tiptoe around the house because, you know, like he said, I'm paying all the bills, right? My one of my light bill was $450. One is $625 flat, for not to mention, you know, other expenses. So it's a lot for one person. So when I come home, when I'm pulling into the garage light is left on. The basement light is left on. The kids' room are left on and nobody's in the room, right? So that's why he says that I'm a buzzkill when I come home, because when I come home, I see all these things and I know that it's out of my pocket. It got to come out. When people aren't conserving stuff like water, the bowls of water, the food, they're just eating, and
Judge, can I say one thing, please?
Hold
like
on, miss.
I'm
Hold
the
on.
one who got to replenish, right? I'm the one who have to replenish it. I've never seen a cent out of his social media. So I feel like I have to be walking on eggshells. When I come home, I don't say anything at all.
All right. So listen to this, sister, right?
And I just
Now,
go take her
it
and
was
I go in my bed.
okay. So now, Judge, let's explain the buzzkill part, right? Now, I don't got no problem, no real issue with this woman. All the issues is little nonsense that could easily be fixed. So I tell you straight, it's just that these little issues just turn up big where she would react big. You're going to tell soldier girl not to say so, or she beat me, or she break a lamp in me head, or she pull me ears low. It's always something over little stuff that could be solved and cured, right? Now, let's show you something here, so. You see, Mrs. Mace, motherfucker, man, it's
But
hard,
miss,
man.
let me
It's
ask you a
hard.
question. Miss, let me ask you a question. Like how you would just be home most of the time with the kids. Doesn't you never get up in the morning or give them a routine, a daily routine in
So,
the morning
Judge,
when they
I
get up?
love your question, Judge. So let me tell you how many days go, right? I'll
Yeah.
tell you. Until she interjected and do a little piece of it. And it's okay, I accept it and I appreciate it. That's sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the morning, I just gotta wake up 6:37. Cause we gotta get the kids up, right? No,
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get up, make sure Ryan, Josiah, Jaden take a bath before school, right? And then I gotta get them a snack if they want snack in the morning before they go to school. I gotta prepare for them. If they don't want it, then go to school. But I gotta get them in the car, take them to school, pick them back up, feed them twice in between the time she come home. Dinner and snack. After school is snack, and then after snack is dinner, right? So I just do that every single day on a schedule. Now, added to the tree, I got the fourth one, which is me, the little one with the back here right now, right? You know, he don't go to school. So while the others in school, I still got he. She at work, right? I still got my son, he ain't in school yet. And nobody can handle it. So I'm still with my son. So whether cooking during the day or cleaning, she can't say she come home and see the house in a mess. I swear to you, Judge. She can't come home and she can't say that, oh, I's not a clean person. She can't come and say, oh, well, she'll find that things is everywhere, the house is fuck up, everything fuck up in the house. No. Or I'm clean. The place is be well kept, Judge. But however, because Mrs. Mace, she has certain things with her. Let me talk about lights in a second. Now, if she will come home, she come home in her jacket. Don't even take off the jacket. Before she even say, hi baby, how you doing? How was the day? Or even kissing me, she'd walk straight into the pantry. If she walk in the pantry with your jacket on, Judge, listen, watch the man, Judge, she gonna look at all the cans. Missa no, might just go in the pantry because he want a snack to eat and he can touch a can. If one of the cans them turn a certain way, she gonna flip. So she'll come home periodically, she'll go in the pantry before she even take off the jacket, just to see if a can turn.
Sounds like
She'll go in
OCD.
she'll go in all the bedrooms before she even take off all her jacket or shoes or anything. Now she'll take off the shoes, don't lie. She'll take off the one, because she wanna walk you with the shoe. But she'll left on the jacket. Search every room, every corner for find a little problem for make an issue about. She said, it says OCD. Everybody got a different level of OCD. She's not the cleanest because she would leave things in the sink. Actually, right now, she would eat and left dishes in the sink all the time. I ever recorded and sent to anybody? I never recorded and sent to nobody. I'll sit and wash it. Now, my problem why I say she's a buzzkill is she knows she got 4 kids in the house. If you see the lights turn on in Jada room, or anyone in the kids' room, right, by rights, you as the adult in the home, the mother in the home, tell the child, you're wrong, don't do this, don't leave it on, explain to them. That's simple. I never object. Okay, sir, go ahead. No, I never object to this woman ever scolding them, my children, or ever correcting them, or ever dealing with the problem. I tell this woman, deal with the problem. But you come in nagging me ears that somebody take a charge and block, or somebody move this, that's petty.
All right. So
You know
Miss,
what I asked. You know why I asked the question just now. Sorry, one mistress. Why I asked the question just now, right? Because like, okay, the kids will have a routine, a daily routine. Like when you get up in the morning, make sure that when you come out of the room, make sure you turn off the lights. This is your chores of the day. Make up your bed, whatever just the little things, and do not go into mom's room. Make sure what you have, because remember, this is our privacy. Let me give it. Put it on a level playing field. This is mom's room. Do not go into mom's room. She don't like it. You understand me? Give them that kind of level that, hey, you can't go into mom's room.
Judge, that is given. And again, there's never a time where I wouldn't want to address it, or I would feel like, oh, well, there's just kids, allow them, don't talk to them. That's not a lie. What I would say is, let me correct the issue as mother and father. Correct the issue, whether it's me or you, it doesn't matter. I even tell she, you want to come and report to me if you correct me, son. Correct me, son, as the mother in the house. You as a woman, you as an adult in the home, correct he. You're not come and tell me because I not look at you in a body or nothing. Like, correct the man, right? But the problem is, we just do it's not a problem for correct, but she just feel like, yo, it shouldn't happen in the first place. Like she believe like nothing would ever get touched in the first place, or it should get touched in the first place.
So when I do correct, right? Like the other, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to Judge, right? When I do correct something, the kids will go back and say, I yelled at them, and then they don't talk to me. They go and complain at their mom. They go and cry or whatever, right?
That's a lie, man. That's a lie.
So kids to abuse other kids, right? If somebody do you something, or somebody touch you, right? I never taught my child to punch somebody.
You're breaking up a little bit, honey.
On them. Go in the service. Go in the service here. We hear you break up.
You're breaking up.
Cam. Oh God.
Always.
Okay.
You can hear me?
There's a lot
can you hear me now?
on.
So yeah, we can hear you. Hold on, Judge. Cam just said if you can hear she just said.
Are you able to hear me?
For beat up. Yeah, we can hear you.
You're talking now.
We're saying no, Cam. Explain yourself again.
So he said it multiple times that if somebody touch you or put hands on you, punch him dead in the fucking throat, right?
Yes, I did say
He's told his kids that. I don't teach my kids. Mace, can I talk without you saying that? I never taught my son or my daughter to do. I've never taught my son or my daughter to do. I, as the adult, said, if you have an issue, somebody's doing something to you, come and tell me, let me have it, right? With the other parents. So it started recently where his son was putting on my son, right? Because my son has never been the child to hit other people's children. But it comes to the point where we speak to both children, and I've told my son, I said, why are you touching his Oculus, or why are you touching that? That's not yours. Leave it alone. And that gave his son the right to kick my son in the penis or whatever it is, and take the Oculus and hit my son over the head with it, right? So there's been a lot of children issues that's been going on because we parent very differently, right? And it's been a battle between the kids where, oh, my son don't do this, your son is doing this, why is your son putting hands on my son, stuff like that. And Mace would always make it seem like my son is the provoker and my son is the oldest one and he should have more better sense, right? Mind you, my son is only 3 years older than his son. His son licked my son the other day, yesterday, I think it was. So I told Mace, I said, that's touching my son, right? So would it be fair if I told my son, oh, he licked you and put spit on you, punch him in the fucking throat? Would that be fair for me to tell my son that? No, it wouldn't be fair. That's why you got to teach your kids not to put hands on anybody else's children. Don't teach them to punch him dead in the throat.
Okay, can I talk
Okay,
now,
can I
please?
say?
Hold on, one minute.
Yeah, go
Before you
ahead.
talk, can I talk, please?
Go ahead.
No, I did teach my kids, if anybody put their hands on you, like bully you, you punch them in the throat. Now, now I've explained to my kids many times, right? You do not put your hands on anybody. You do not touch anybody. If you touch somebody, expect to get hit the fuck back. I teach all my kids this. Do not touch anybody. So my kids won't go just doing though. And kids is going to time. I teach other kids is going to fight. That's kids. But what's instilled in the kids is me telling them, listen, you do not put your hands on anybody. You only put your hands in self-defense. If somebody's bullying you or attacking you, you defend yourself. Now, for example, let me just take for a small example. Before she come down here, sir, right? Jay, hold on, Jaden. Before she came down here, right? Ask Mrs. Mace how many times I made her turn back from work and go straight to her son's school because her son is being bullied in school and she's doing nothing about it. So I said, go back to the school right
That's
now and
not
deal with the
true.
problem. Hold on, Mrs. Mace. Hold on, the man, baby girl. I talk
Let
to
him
man,
speak.
please.
Let him speak.
Right? Now, I make she turn back from work and go and deal with the issue because it was happening every day with the children would bully your son. Now, me raising me trying for tech bully. You bully me children, telling me trying punch in the throat. You teaching your son to sit down and tech bully. I'm teaching my children to stand up to bullies. Now, there's two different teaching, and it's okay if you want to raise your son like that, but I told you many occasions, I refuse to raise my boys especially to do that. You defend yourself with your last breath. Me teaching me strength to sit down and take punches and get in the food throw and trash. That's what you did. Now, let me explain something to you. She tried to paint the picture that me 6-year-old son is do this to your son. Them is boys, them gonna fight. But she keep complaining every time because the boy said this or the boy said, oh, this happened. Your son went and touched me son Oculus. He said, stop. He watching through the Oculus, the VR. She son now come and take it off his face. The man telling him stop. He come back and do it again. So me son get tired of it and punching, kick his son. Now she vex. Yes, Jada wrong for putting the hands funny, but your son wrong for putting the hands on the freaking Oculus for what? Provocation is a word for a reason. You don't provoke people. Your son is almost 10 years old and me freaking son is 6 years old on the spectrum. The man is like 6 years in human years behind your son. My
So
son is on the
just to
fucking
cut you,
spectrum.
look at him
Judge,
showing the kids, right?
Oh my God, hold on, let me finish.
I don't
Can I
think
please
that
finish what I'm
that's
saying?
fair
Can I please finish what I'm
that
saying?
the
Hold on, let me
kids
finish,
are
please.
hearing
Cam,
all of this.
Cam, let me finish, please. I don't hide from me, children. Anyways, you, Cam, right? Let me say, and when we talk about abuse and all this, right? I's not the type. This woman failed to tell y'all. One, the main problem is she put a knife, the same knife she come and said she didn't rage with me. She put a knife to the boy head. Just because the boy couldn't get a math problem right. The man cried to me, say he couldn't understand the math problem, and she get vexed, and she want beating, and she put a knife to his fucking head. Now, what I'm saying, Judge, when it comes to raising children, this woman cannot teach me or tell me nothing. Because I just go, what's the word? What's the word in new age word for kids? What's the, will you help me? What's the
We
parenting
mean,
thing? Huh?
we mean.
When you're parenting kids in a new way, or where is beat and licks and all, what's the new way of parenting kids? What's the way to call it? Yeah, help me comment section.
Gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting, thank you. I
Oh,
am more
okay.
for gentle parenting. I rather sit down and talk to my son. If my son throw a tantrum, I the one for sit down in the grocery store with you and talk to him, find out what's going on, why he throwing a tantrum, and let me fix the issue. Versus lashing you up and beating in the face. She gonna put a knife to the boy head. How much other things we
What?
want to talk with you, we gotta do to the boy? So you cannot tell me, well, it's private, Kamala, and I'm being respectful. Because many times we had conversation with I tell Cam, until you fix yourself, right? To start thinking better and more productive, you cannot school me on raising my children. I will not follow your lead when it's that way. Because your lead is beating me children. She want the boy play with your charge. Black she's like, I should tie me son up and beat his son. She
So,
want to jump in, so I should tie them to the bed or shove them down to the bed and beat them. You know what they life they are there? And evangelists upon life, evangelists and all the women in life say, oh, Mace, love will run, man, but 3 year old son behind there. Love will run, don't pick you up, don't pick you up. Nobody upon life can tell you, your kids being annoying. And you know what? I said, because it's not life, it's the people in the house. If me son run, it's a fucking problem. The man is a boy.
Hola, Mace. Hola, Mace. Mace, wait,
so
1
Judge,
second. 1 second, Mace. You get
Go ahead.
the guy, you get you on your pod.
Which guy?
No,
Your
he
kids in the
doesn't.
he
chat.
don't hide
He
nothing. He
has
said he
them.
don't
I
He's
hide
ain't hiding
nothing,
talking
nothing.
all
Judge.
of that in
Like
front
I
of
said, what I
them.
said. They all know what's going on. She's come
Okay.
out. Listen, Judge. She's come out the bedroom. I walk out the bedroom. Me son in me hand. She's come out in front of our three in bedroom. They're across from each other and tell me, get out my home. And yell, show me close down, waking up the children. Me tell them, me and she pushing me into the wall, doing all sorts of things. So don't let she play mother now. Because she never
Mace,
do that.
Mace,
Don't tell me, oh, this me children. I said what you want to say for the me children.
Mace.
You use what knife to your son head. I never put a weapon up to me
But
children. Never will.
you're in front of my
Yes,
child
I
too.
don't care. Well, God, you abuse it 10 times. You
Mace,
know the truth.
This is a
Judge,
lot. Yeah.
Judge.
Yeah.
So, from what we have gathered so far, it is safe to say that domestic violence is in the home on both parties' side. And it is also safe to say that if they're toxic with each other, they're toxic in front of the children, whether his kids or her kids. Now, this brings to the next question. Are you guys still living in the same place together?
Yeah.
So, at this point, all of this going on with the kids, all of this going on with
No,
you.
no,
Oh,
no. Probably like 80% of the kids never experience. But I just
okay,
showing you, she don't mind showing cases in front of the children. Because
okay.
when they're sleeping or not, she's come and wake them up and tell me what wake them up for get them out your house, take the iPad back to and they close down the stairs. But there's be sleeping and there's in and out this children area, you know what going on, them going to sleep, they're fast asleep. But me the sense they me and most of the time because I got rocky to sleep. She pick up a knife to
Judge,
her own son, pick up a knife to me. I can't sleep. Listen, when she come and say affection, me want fuck she, me want she. If me get this girl cock, she be the worst fucking person on earth,
oh
right?
my
She pick up
God.
one set of problem talking, but
Judge,
Somebody calling me.
it's safe to
Hold
say,
on.
listen, she don't care
Hold
what
on 1
problems.
minute,
Listen, hold
Chris.
on, hold on. She don't
Miss, hold
care
on.
what
Because
problem.
remember, we still have Vanilla here, right?
If me get
Because
she